We're deeply committed to Jesus and His mission of making disciples, here in Estonia and beyond it. A disciple is simply someone who's becoming more like Jesus and does the things Jesus did. We believe that in order for missional communities to birth out new missional communities, churches to plant new churches, all of that will not happen unless disciples make disciples who make disciples of Jesus Christ. Multiplication has to happen at this level. Disciples who make disciples of Jesus. It is my joy and honor to introduce to you some of the Risttee members who have seen disciples being multiplied to the 4th generation.
I remember one summer day in 2011 when I prayed and asked God to use me for something beautiful on that night. And later I met my old classmate Lembit on a bridge, and that picture didn't look beautiful at all. He looked like he has been drinking for days, and later I found out that he tried to commit suicide on that day and days before. But always something stopped him, and on that night or that time it was me and my friends.
God led Vahur on my way when I was in really big depression. I remember I was sitting on a bridge and he came up to me and later introduced me to his friends. And these friends, they really cared for me and they accepted me as I was. They were so different from my old friends. About 1 month later, I became Christian, and God's love was something so big that I couldn't keep for myself. I wanted to share it with my best friend, Priit.
I knew Lembit for a long time. We used to party and do all kinds of crazy stuff together. At one point, he disappeared somewhere. After a while, he called me and invited to play board games with some people. I went there and I was amazed by the changes I saw in his life. I met with those people again for many times and I just couldn't stay unchanged. I wanted to experience God and I wanted to share it. One people who I shared it with was Margaret.
I met Priit in summer 2012. He and some other cool people invited me to a camp called Shine. I went there and I came back with a new heart. After that camp, Priit talked to me a little bit more about God, and I wanted to be in a relationship with Jesus as well. Now, when I look back, it has been the best decision of my life, and I want to share this love, and I met Gert.
A friend of mine invited me to a Risttee gathering where I met Margaret. She introduced me to a lot of friendly people here at Risttee, and I really enjoyed it here. And I wanted to come here more often. So after a few months of coming here, I decided to follow Jesus.